So I met Zack in the fall of 2019 for the first time. And I don't really know what it was, but we hit it off. I mean, we met at this conference and we started having what I call those hallway conversations. You know, so you're outside of the event center and you're just out in the hallway, and we just clicked for some reason. I'm not sure 100% what it was about that connection, but we just clicked. And we exchanged phone numbers, and over the course of the next few weeks, we started having these conversations on the phone. Like, what were our plans? What were we thinking about the industry? What did we think was lacking? And I'll never forget, it was a Sunday afternoon, and I was telling Zack about this concept for a mastermind that I wanted, which was really a mastermind based less off of the understanding of I want to be a better, I want to have higher revenues, or I want to discover new marketing channels, and really more of I want to become a better leader. I want to become a better father. I want to be mission driven in this mastermind. So really developing the person in this mastermind, and not necessarily a personal development retreat. We still talk about business, but the crux of it is understanding that to be a business leader, you have to develop the self first. So we had this 4-hour conversation, and at the end of that conversation, Zack said, "Well, man, I've got this mastermind that I'm wanting to do the exact same thing with." So we kind of talked through the logistics, and by the end of the conversation, we decided, hey, let's do this together. My specialty is really doing the facilitating. Bring the exercise and the experience so that people can have these breakthroughs. And Zack is just so good at encouraging and galvanizing a group and building a tribe. It's a beautiful fit. So that's how Rise Up was born. Zack and I got together and we decided we've got to create this mastermind where the focus is on developing the person as a leader, and less focusing on developing something that's more of profit driven, or how do we develop new marketing channels, and really focus on how do we develop mission driven leaders. So we got together and we planned these events based on that idea of if you're a mission-driven leader, you're going to be profitable. So these events are focused on giving you experiences that will help develop you as a mission-driven leader. So when people think of mastermind, we really do get this image of a hotel and either a large event or one that's really just specifically focused on you coming in with a problem that may be getting answered, and then you come in with something that's working in your business, and it all kind of functions around that idea of the hot seat. And there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, that's very good. Rise Up is completely different. And even though we do have the traditional hot seat, have a big ask and have a big give, the majority of the time is actually spent on understanding who we are as a person. So we curate these experiences. We actually call them adventures. We curate these adventures that it's really about you getting to the point where, through us pushing you in these sometimes very difficult adventures, you discover something inside of yourself that pushes the leader inside of you to the forefront. And if you can get yourself in that mindset, when you make the decisions that you kind of always have to make in your business, it's done from a position of strength and of conviction and of heart. And so the decisions you make while you're at Rise Up are done with your strongest self and with your mindset in the healthiest place possible. So it becomes a sacred space. It's not just some hotel conference room, networking event. In fact, it's none of that. So one of the things that we do a lot is what we call disruption. So we'll be in a session and we'll be talking pretty deeply, usually about leadership or trauma or some sort of kind of deep emotional, spiritual issue. And then we'll stop almost mid-sentence and go on an adventure. And the reason this is important is disruption happens all the time, especially as an entrepreneur. Disruption happens. Our schedules get put off, we get interrupted in our work. And to be able to view that as an adventure and not necessarily a stressful point, it trains us to be able to handle those a lot better in real life. It also puts all of our participants in a situation where they're open and experiencing these adventures in real time. So disruption is very important to what we do here. I really and truly do believe that every business leader should be involved in masterminds. I mean, for me, it's a non-negotiable. And I think we have a choice to make. We have an opportunity to go to masterminds, and they're all over the place, that kind of give you new ideas about new marketing channels and how other people are maybe operating their businesses. But for me, the choice is really clear. I think we should choose a mastermind that works on the person, that works on the leader itself, and helps you build a strong and firm foundation on who you are as a person, so that when it comes time to make that decision about a marketing channel or a new vendor or whatever the thing is, you're in the strongest possible place, and you can make the right decision for your business and for your family and for your team. And through all that, and through these experiences that we have at Rise Up, we build leaders. Time and time again, I'm so impressed at the difference between somebody who came 4 months ago and who they are today. And it's a joy of my life to see the change happen in these people, and I cannot wait to come back to the next one.